what up, what up? Welcome back.
Woo! We back. And we back.
And we back. I was just thinking the same thing.
And we back.
And we back.
And we back.
Hey guys, welcome man. This is season 2 of the Stay at Home Kids podcast.
You didn't think we could make it? Don't call it a comeback.
We just took a break. No, we were preparing for the next season.
We had to give you a little break in between so that the buzz and the want and the need would be there, you know? No.
But really, we just got lazy.
We kind of forgot.
We ran out of ideas. But we back. Let's talk about
We
the
got renewed
pumpkin in the room.
I know.
The candle. We got the vibes for y'all.
The knit sweater.
Shout out to the design team.
The design team came through. We're going to change things up this season. Because this is season 2, baby. So you guys may be wondering why we're holding the mics. Now all our equipment's breaking. And look at us. We're making it work because we are stay-at-home kids and we like to figure things out. That's our motivation for this week, kids. Figure it out. That's probably what your parents have said many times this week to you, right? Figure it out. Yeah. So we figured it out.
What? What was that sentence?
I don't know. Just figure it out, though.
That was an odd lesson.
I don't know if there was a lesson there.
So today we're going to get back into it. We're going to have a lot of things going on this season. We're going to have special guests. We're going to have crazy skits and bits. We're going to just make it all kinds of fun.
So we're talking about our first jobs.
Why are you looking there? You need to look there. She wasn't even looking at that camera. She was just looking straight.
Okay.
Like she was on a TV show.
Let me do it again.
How many?
So today we're talking about our first jobs because I, as a 20-year-old, just got my first job.
Sad life. Sad life.
You know what? What age were you guys?
I think I was 16.
Oh.
I was
When I got-
17, I think.
Where at?
Planteen. I was like a summer camp counselor. What about you? What was yours?
I was a hustler back in the middle school days. I had my first entrepreneur job selling candy to the kids on the street.
Oh, that
We all
was
did that,
everybody.
bro.
No.
I didn't do that.
I used to take the toys that mom and dad got me and I used to sell them on the bus.
That was my first job. If it was
Bruh.
your first job, it was your first job.
Me
It doesn't count because mom found out and she made me give all the money back.
See, you just got found out by your mom. I got found out by
I used to sell Pokemon cards on the bus.
Really?
Yeah. Because I didn't care about them, but I found them and then I sold them and then I got money.
Where did you get Pokemon cards?
You stole my Pokemon cards?
No.
Because I lost a bunch.
I might have actually. I got them somewhere.
I used to have a binder of Pokemon cards, and I couldn't find
That's
them.
what happens when y'all leave me alone.
Oh
my
God.
I steal.
Hey, we left all those negative attitudes in season 1.
Previously on season.
Suck it back to me.
No, me, Noah, and Priya used to sell it at church, and Edwin literally gave us like $10 just to get candy. He would take all the chocolate, and he would just take all his mom's money.
Now look at Eddie.
I know, Edwin, you really made it.
Started from
You're the real entrepreneur.
You sold it for a cause. I sold candy for myself.
No. We
They call me the candy man.
I'm pretty sure we stole the money. Stole the candy from like children's church, and then we sold it, and then we got money, and then we paid for our own lunches.
You're going to hell.
Because there was like a hot dog chips and a drink you could get for $5. So we literally got $15 from doing this selling of candy, and we got meals for all of us.
From church.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
I can't.
This
convince
sounds
you.
too elaborate of a plan.
For me, Noah, and Priya to come up with.
Who was the visionary in that one?
I
like it
have
was
no
Priya.
idea.
I don't think so.
Maybe.
Probably Noah.
Why couldn't it be me? That's the real question.
Anyone but Hannah.
So, your first real job where you actually got a check from somebody else?
My first job where I got a real check was Rita's Italian Ice.
So what was that? What was the Rita's thing where it was the custard and then the Italian ice and then the custard at the bottom?
It was the gelati, the classic
I love the gelati. That
all
gelati was fire.
all my gelatians.
That passion fruit gelato.
No, the best flavor was pear.
Really?
Bro, I put so many people on pear. I should have got a raise because literally people would come and be like, to my boss at the time would be like, yo, you need to give that girl a raise because I never tried pear until she told me to. And then every time I come in here, I get pear and I'm like, that was me. That's all
You're
me.
going to get us a sponsor with that attitude. I know.
Everyone who has a Rita's around them, try the pear.
Was that your favorite job you worked in?
Yeah. I mean,
Did you get
it was
free
the easiest.
gelato?
Yeah, but I don't really like Italian ice, so I guess that was good for
You
me.
didn't believe in the product?
I mean, I loved
How
it.
did you believe?
I love Rita's.
I loved they had the passion fruit one.
Yeah, that was
and
good.
the mango one. Those two were fire.
Oh yeah, all the Indians love the mango.
I worked at Rita's before Shannon worked at Rita's.
But you were the guy, weren't you? The guy
For a
outside?
day.
Oh, they really
For a
tried my
day.
life, okay? But like, so like, I asked James for a job, and then he was like, "All right, go talk to what was it, Victor at the time?" And he was there, so I was like, "All right, Victor, what can I do? Can I like start somewhere? Maybe in the back or something, right?" Man, he put me outside in the summer of Florida, where it was like 90-some degrees outside, humid as crap, and I was literally holding a piece of paper that said Rita's on it. It wasn't even like a poster board; it was just a piece of paper, and I was standing out there, and I was like, "This is dumb."
Did
like,
you get to dress up as a popsicle?
no, I was just standing in
No, I
like.
was supposed to say redress. It's just Italian ice.
It's Italian ice.
Italian ice, the guy in the cup, right?
I would have at least done that because it would.
Wait, you didn't even do that?
No,
Just a
I
piece
just
of paper.
stood out with a piece of paper. I literally stood out for 2 hours. I was sweating like crazy, and then I walked back in, and I was like I was done with it. I walked back to the store. I was like, he's like, "All right, man, I'll pay you for this." I was like, "Bro, like, I don't even care. Like, I'm not coming back to this job. Like, this is dumb. I'm not standing outside in the heat of Florida just to hold a piece of paper, 8x11 piece of paper that said Rita's on it. Like,
Oh, it's beneath you?
it was beneath me.
Wait, so you didn't get the money?
No.
Why not?
It was only like
Dumb.
it was only like $7 or something. So I was like, it's not
You
worth it.
should have been like,
Bro.
give me a gelati.
That's $7.
Pay me through Italian ice.
Money. I don't need no money. Just give me a gelati.
It rhymed.
A pear gelati.
And then Shannon got the job inside as the front desk person, and I was like, "Yo, James."
I ran everything in that, and they asked me to work there. I didn't even ask to work.
I know that's what made me even more mad, man. Yeah, whatever. You know, I'm doing my own thing.
Still mad.
I'm doing my own thing. I'm
You
a
should go into Rita's and be. I'm a physical therapist now.
yeah.
Cue the song. Started from the bottom, now we yeah.
Too bad it's closed forever. R.I.P. R.I.P. Rita's.
Too soon.
I know. I miss it.
Only the Lakeland
After
location.
some spicy Indian food, Rita's was the best.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna admit this, but I hooked people up.
It's okay. It's close.
So they had one of those like old school cash registers. So sometimes, you know, I can't do math in my head. And so they would give me change and I'd be like, I don't know how to do that math. So I would just give them random change.
Oh my god.
I'd be like, yeah, that adds up.
Maybe I should probably cut some of this out.
You're admitting to, Shannon.
Oh, man.
It's
This is
okay.
like-
Sometimes
this is
I
like
would give them my
special.
tip money. Don't worry.
How many years has it been now?
I can't do math in my head. How many years, guys?
When did you start? What age?
16.
So 9 years ago.
9 years ago. Yeah, the statute
On
of
to the
limitations
next.
is up. Yeah, Hannah. Let
Or no,
Anything
Abby.
ill-
Hannah go last.
Yeah, Hannah go
Her
last. Did you
first
do
job.
anything illegal, Abby, for your first job, like Shannon did?
That's illegal.
Did you shortchange your business owner?
I mean,
What was your first job?
so I was supposed to work at McDonald's because Elizabeth had worked at McDonald's and I was supposed to, but I didn't drive and I kept making up excuses. So I went to orientation, I got the uniform, and I just never showed up for work. I kept forgetting to tell mom when I was working, so they just fired me.
Did you get paid for the orientation?
No.
So you didn't really work there. You never showed
But
up.
I was on the schedule and I got fired.
But did you ever get paid?
No. Actually, they did pay me for orientation because I did sit in there, but I don't know what.
Now, if you apply to McDonald's, you get like $15 just for applying or something.
Bro, that's lit. Anyway, I still have the hat in my closet. But first job, I was a summer camp counselor, so there's no money involved. But a kid peed on the floor once, and I had to clean it up, and it was the worst.
That's illegal.
That is illegal. That should be illegal.
That is not in my job description.
That's not my kid. Mom had to drop me off every day because I didn't drive.
But yeah, let's talk about what age Abby started actually driving at.
Let's all give guesses.
It's like last year.
Just now.
Literally, like probably
She just got her license last week, guys.
Excuse.
Talk about lazy at its finest. You didn't get your license until like 20.
Who saved their parents hundreds of dollars on car
By
insurance?
switching to Geico?
Me. Because I was 21.
Yeah, because that's what you were thinking the whole time, right? 21. She said it.
I was 21.
Really?
21.
Yeah, so I saved my parents a bunch of money because I was over 18 once I started driving.
Is that why you did it?
No, I was terrified.
Oh.
I mean, there is a lot of insurance, but as long as you don't get into an accident, it's not like crazy.
It automatically goes up if you're under 18.
No, I understand, but I feel like it's more of a
Especially if you're
problem.
a male. That's sexist. If you're a male under 18, it's more. Because males typically get into more accidents.
We're reckless.
True that.
You were camp counselor. Give me a good story.
Yeah.
Every time the kids, because they were like third graders, every time they started dating each other, we'd make them run laps.
What?
Because there was no dating allowed. So we would just make them run laps until
They broke
stopped.
up.
Until they broke up. They're like, "Are you still dating?"
I can't run anymore.
I guess it's over.
What a great rule of life.
I know. Can't run anymore. It was like the girl would keep running. The boy would be like, "No, I give up." She's like, "You're giving
I'll
up
run.
on me?"
I'll run forever for you. Till my legs fall off.
Yeah, no, it was a huge thing because one of the director's daughter started dating all these boys, and then the director came and made them run laps. Oh my! It's like, you're gonna run laps until you break up with all of your boyfriends.
All of them.
She had like a polygamy going on there.
I think she just was nice, and I don't know.
Nice.
She's what we call a hustler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean a hooker?
I mean a player.
She's a hooker now.
Bro, she was in like third grade.
But she started these trends at a young age that don't lead to good things at an older age.
Where is she now?
Where is she now? My first job, although I was the Regis thing, but after that, my first like official job was I worked at CVS as a front store person. It was alright.
Yeah.
Who was the craziest,
Yeah.
who's the craziest person you came into like contact with?
One day there was this guy, and he had like sores all over his arm, and he was kind of like bleeding. But what I didn't realize was he was holding a dog in his hand, like a little like Chihuahua dog, and I didn't realize it because his arms were kind of like bloody and stuff. And I was like, what the heck? The worst part was, this was just his image when I saw him walk in the store. I kind of saw the dog a little bit. He asks for the bathroom key. He goes to the bathroom, right? Comes back out to the front desk. He wants to buy like some cigarettes. And I just smell something like very like bad. And I take a whiff and I'm like, oh my God, it smells like poop. Like, oh, like, I'm like, just like,
Caca.
I can't take it. So as I start holding my breath because it was really strong. And I'm like, this guy must have like pooped his pants or something, right? As I'm looking at the guy, I see flies flying around him, right? And I'm like, oh my God, what's happening? As the guy leaves, okay, he kind of walks out of the store. I look behind him where he came. You could see poop marks from his shoes on the floor. Ew. I walked to the bathroom. Bro, I don't even know how poop gets on walls. I saw poop on walls, man. I was like, this guy must have some explosive diarrhea or something. Like,
I would walk out of that job.
honestly, like,
I don't care. Penalize me all you want. I'm leaving and never coming back.
Yeah, that's how I felt. Because I had to clean up. I didn't have to clean up. Yeah. I did.
Why?
They made Elizabeth clean in her first job at McDonald's. They made her clean the men's bathroom.
That sounds illegal.
Yeah, it was real weird, and I was not enjoying that. Okay. That was like the worst part, like the worst day of the job. But other than that, it was like whatever.
How did you clean it up?
How did I clean it up?
How do you clean up people's walls?
With a mop?
I wouldn't know.
Where did you dispose the water? I would have never cleaned that up, bro. I would have been like, no.
Out. It's not worth it. CVS is not worth it.
How did you breathe?
How are you not scarred?
Puked in the bathroom.
Now there's puke and diarrhea on the walls.
Talk about this.
Yeah, it's too much.
Trigger warning.
But like, it's like that feeling because like when you smell something bad, you like gag. Like I don't have that reaction, but boy, that was the first day I was like I was legit like this is disgusting.
Can we
Like
just talk about our gross stories? Because I have plenty.
Gross stories?
Yeah, if we talk about gross stories, I got like plenty of hospital stories, but
I don't know.
Oh, so I guess in a sense it prepared you for
yeah, I ended up cleaning a lot of butts in the future.
cleaning a lot of caca.
How long did you work at CVS?
I only worked there for like 6 months because then that was the year I tore my ACL, and then
Or my
How do you say
ACL.
tore my ACL? I just think of that picture that Hannah found on the computer.
that job actually sucked a little bit once I tore my ACL because I would randomly be walking and my ACL would like give out and I would fall. Like
I'm getting visuals.
yeah, and I couldn't stop it.
No one helping you. You just falling.
Yeah.
His knee gave out while he's cleaning the diarrhea.
Oh god. Could you imagine? Oh my god.
I just imagine for some reason I'm imagining you in the card section, like the birthday card section, and you just like grabbing them and just staring them down on your way out.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's exactly what you imagine. I literally fell a couple times in the store just walking. And I couldn't do anything. And I would tell people like I would kind of say it out loud. I'd just be like, "Oh, there it goes. I'm about to fall." Oh, and I just fall. And I couldn't stop it because my other leg was not like it was not. I don't know. It was weird. It was just really weird. And if people who have ACL injuries, they can actually like attest to this that you'll just feel like it gives out and you'll kind of like fall. You know the other worst story I have about CVS. This could be like story time about your worst experience. It was when I had to do photos. We had that photo section. Dude, I had to do photos, and I got photos of two older people like porking each other, and they were the photos were so graphic, and I was like,
You had to develop them?
yeah,
Someone sent them in.
yeah, somebody with like the those old cameras with the Kodak cameras.
Oh, like film.
And I had to like, bro, I'm talking like, these were like two like 70-year-olds, 80-year-old people, and they were like pornographic photos. And I was like, I was like so traumatized from that day.
Then you have, when they come in, are these okay?
Did I develop them correctly?
Choose which ones you like and don't like.
My parents are listening downstairs.
Stay at home, kids.
Saying stuff like that.
So then we'll transition to Hannah. Hannah, so good job. You got a job. What's your job?
I got a job. I'm a nurse helper, which is essentially like below a PCT. Not below. I'm like side by side with the PCT.
So you clean poop.
She's not allowed to touch
Yeah.
the patient's
So that's like what differentiates. I'm not allowed to like.
So this job is better. than-
Yeah, it is.
I
It
only
is.
touch
But a lot of
fluids.
nurses are like, "You're not real." I'm like, "You're not real till you touch a butt." And I'm like, yeah, Alexa's saying that. She's like, "You don't know." I was like, "Is it really that much of like a trial to wipe somebody's
touched
butt?"
a lot,
But I guess it is. So it's been fun. I've been sitting like I sit with like bake racks sometimes, or like people who can't get out of bed, or like are fall risks.
Oh, you got to sit with people like that?
They're sitting, but then there's also
Those
like a
jobs
lot
are
of
like-
stalking, like not stalking.
like a nurse assistant.
Yeah,
Bro, that's a tough life.
thanks.
Why do you have that job?
I mean, I kind of just wanted to get my foot in the door for
For
healthcare.
nursing?
No, healthcare in general.
Healthcare job, so she gets.
So hopefully I can go in the rehab route, or like be an assistant to like a physician, like a PT or an OT from there. But
How does
that
it feel to
sucks.
get your first paycheck?
It felt good. Oh my gosh, payday is this Thursday.
Wait, you haven't gotten chicken?
No, I've already gotten
Oh.
it, but this is the second payday.
What is everybody's thoughts on their first check? What was the feeling that you guys got?
I gave it to Grandma.
My grandma.
I don't know. Dad told me to.
Grandma told him to tell you that.
Yeah, she donated it to Anna's Helping Hands.
Oh, that leads us to our segue.
Hey.
So, hey, guys, there's an opportunity for you guys to help some kids in India. We donate money, and we have a fund where it's called Anna's Helping Hands. And we basically help every month by buying groceries for people in villages and stuff because they're still on a pretty strict COVID lockdown in certain areas, and they can't go to stores and stuff like that. So we help by pooling money together, donating our money, and then we send it over to India to our local pastors or people that can help, and they buy a bunch of groceries and they hand it out to the families. Now we have some pictures here that you're gonna see, and I'll tell you, it does not cost a lot. There are people out there scamming you for their money because they'll ask you for $1,000 or like whatever or more, and they'll only feed like 5 families. I'm telling you, we only put in like $200, maybe like 300, and we fed like over 20 to 30 families. So that's pretty crazy good. I'm just gonna plug that in. If you want to donate, we've created a GoFundMe page, and all of it's gonna go to our charity, Anna's Helping Hands, just for that. And what you'll do is when you donate, we'll send you pictures of the people you've helped, families that you helped, and stuff like that. So you know that everything is fully vetted, 100%, and
legit?
there's no like we're not taking your money or anything like that. It's an opportunity for you to help the community, especially if you're Indian and watching this. You want to give back a little bit. Like there's probably 1 million people that you can help. So we're just one of those people that are trying to do something positive in our community. And most of this goes to North India. So you can try and help that out. So yeah, we're doing something positive in season 2.
Ow!
So first check, you gave it to Grandma. That's pretty nice.
Yeah. It just seemed like I thought that was like a thing that everybody did. Did I just do it?
Mm-hmm.
No, I gave my first check to my dad for the purpose of like church or ministry or something.
I think that was just like a donating it to.
Are you guys willing to say how much you got on your first check, first job, first check? If you remember.
What do you?
Mine was.
Wait, what did you do with your check though, Shannon?
Spent it.
Wow.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I gave it in to as offering.
Did you give your first check, Hannah?
I haven't taken it out of my bank account, but I'm putting it as tithe.
What do you mean? You already spent it. You didn't spend your
Says the one who has a 0 bank account right now.
I'm getting a fat check
For your information,
in
I have
2 days.
account.
She said, "What you talking about?"
That's something our parents did when they had their jobs. They gave their check to their parents, I guess. Whatever. It's part of that.
Whatever.
I think it's
It felt all right.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it was like the best feeling, but you know, at the end of the day, we're trying to like. I don't know what the lesson is in this, guys.
It was just not putting too much importance in money. Like it was like we needed to do the hard work and we needed to like realize that money isn't that important, I think.
It's a big deal at the time.
I mean, yeah.
But yeah, I'm sure there's a good I'm sure there's a great value in it. So all you stay-at-home kids, you could try it, if you give your first check to your parents or like some charity or whatever, and it's a good feeling. Obviously, the best feeling is to give.
It's better to give than to receive.
As you could tell, this is still a struggle for me today.
Yes, definitely.
I'm trying to become more of a giver these days, and I think we all are trying to be, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, I'd tithe.
With her negative bank account balance.
It's automatically. That's why I have negative, I think, because
No matter what.
it takes out on the 15th.
No matter what Abby is giving. How much did I get on my first check? Probably like $100.
$100? It's pretty good.
100 buckaroos.
I only got like.
I was scooping that ice, cleaning out the machines, mopping the floors.
Hannah, you
with
don't have to say
Fabuloso.
it because this is a fresh job for you.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
Don't say it.
Compared to y'all, I feel like I didn't do enough to get what I got.
Don't embarrass yourself.
Don't say it.
Just kidding.
If this was like your third job, then I would. But don't worry about it.
But her first job is pretty good.
Say it. Did you
but
make
then people
more?
are gonna know
How
your
about this?
business.
How much?
make
Wait,
more
how
or
much?
less
Than me.
How much did you guys make? An hour.
Oh, an hour.
An hour.
For my first job,
I don't know.
I think I was making like,
$7.
yeah, it was like
I was making, I
$11,
think,
I think.
That's the thing.
He's making 50 cents less than I am.
Okay.
And Abby's cleaning up poop.
I got it. She doesn't have to deal with the patient's fluid. I only deal with the patient's fluid. I saw a placenta yesterday.
Oh my
I'm
god.
traumatized.
Not a hypoviolence.
That's gonna be you one day.
She didn't say the person's name. Jim.
Why would Jim have a
Rosie.
placenta?
Yeah, Jim
I mean,
delivering a baby.
Jimina.
Jane Doe.
Jane Doe.
What's wrong with you?
He doesn't know what a placenta is. He thinks Jim has a placenta.
We all have placenta. Can we talk about how young everybody thinks I am? So there's a tech there that asked me if I was old enough to watch Fear Factor. I was like, bro, I'm not 12. Obviously, I grew up watching Fear Factor. That's my jam. He was like, how old are you, 16? I was like, bro, I'm 24. So tired of it. Sorry. Random rant.
You might
Next
get that for the
next
rest of your
time
life.
on Abby's Soapbox, we'll talk about how everyone thinks their bangs are out of style. No, just kidding. I'm just
I don't
kidding.
have bangs anymore.
That's why she doesn't have bangs anymore, guys.
Let's talk about Chris's hair.
Listen, I'm trying to grow it out. Yeah, I'm in that.
Shorter than it did before.
No, I'm in that phase where it's like awkward and I don't know what to do
Wait,
with it.
why are you trying to grow it out?
I just want to grow it out. I want to
Are
get.
you gonna do the shoulder length like you did?
I want to go
No.
longer.
No.
Please don't.
Like Jesus?
No, I want to go like long so that I can do
The
like the
only
Jason
time-
Momoa
The
look.
only time you had the long hair was when you were real skinny, and I can't picture.
Yeah, but I don't.
that.
I didn't know how to like manage hair at that time, so now I have a
Just straight
better.
weird.
Could you honestly say you can manage your hair now?
Boom. Roasted.
Y'all look like Coconut Head from Ned's Declassified.
Oh, that
Bruh,
show.
What's the difference between Coconut Head and the Beatles? They look have the same haircut.
Ned's Declassified is a classic.
I know.
The Beatles are whatever.
Ned's Declassified will always live in my mind.
I just want to try the look of muscles with long hair. That's all. With a beard. So I'm really working on the muscles right now and the hair.
I mean, how do you have to
2022, baby, here I come.
We do not condone this message.
What's the first life lesson you learned, Hannah?
Start a Roth IRA. I don't know what that is, but I've been told to start one.
I'm still learning my first lesson.
Don't be like me, kids.
That's a good one, though. Invest your money instead of blowing
Invest
it
in
all.
stocks, in retirement.
But you should save at least 20% because you're still living with your parents, which is great. So you don't have to pay for all the other things. If you can, so when I worked a job and I was living with my parents, I saved like 80% of my check, and then I only lived off like 20% of it, and that helped me pay for like parts of school and like bigger expenses later on. So I didn't have to continually ask my parents for money. But that's like a different kind of level of living. Can you guys do that? Is the question.
I mean, if you're living at home, it's easier to do.
I was asking
wise.
him what to do, my dad, and he said rather than getting like an individual bank account like Abby did, he said Charles Schwab
Shameless plug.
is a good place that I could save up money for PT school or professional school, whatever I choose, and then I could also save a little bit that I could invest so that I could do both. And it doesn't require like a bank. So hopefully I could able to make that account.
Yeah, that works.
They say that when you are at least 25, put away what, like $100 every month or something, so that by the time you're retiring, you're like a millionaire.
Well, yeah. Honestly, we're living in that day where like our generation doesn't want to work till 65, and we'd rather work till like 40, maybe 30.
Because we lazy.
But that means you got to hustle hard while you're young. So you got to really learn how to invest and save and really live below like your means. Like you eat beans and rice and that's it, like chicken. And you don't like live lavishly, right? There was a saying that I heard. It's like,
If you can't buy something twice, then you can't afford it. Ooh. That was from Jay-Z.
okay, well, yeah, I like that saying. If you can't buy it twice, don't buy it once.
What?
Can't afford it.
Only you would butcher Jay-Z's.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just to get you guys thinking about those things. Ask your parents, have those conversations. I think what this season 2 will do is we're going to help you guys have healthy conversations with your parents. Whoa, I'm
like
so
that.
wise.
You're so old.
God, man. I know, it's past my bedtime. So we're going to close this episode of Stay at Home Kids, episode 1, season 2. Woo!
Suck it back to me.
Okay, guys, that's it.
I don't like it.
We love you. Keep watching.
We don't know you,
for-
but we love you.
Hope
The
you.
vibes.
We do have the vibes. We hope you like season 2. Dos.